Hey there, I'm making a video here for the rhythm parts of the song Lion and the Lamb. This song has two very distinct guitar parts. I'm calling one lead and one rhythm, but both kind of have lead and rhythm traits at different points of the song. But for the sake of this video and what we do here at Parkwood, I'm going to call this one the rhythm part. And this one I'm playing in the key of D, because that's the key that the female leaders at the church are probably going to be singing it in every time it's led. So this is the song in the key of D. So I'm going to start really quickly with the intro riff. Now I'm going to play it without most of my effects first, so I've only got one light overdrive on and a bit of compression. And I'm going to play it slow. So this is the rhythm or guitar 2 part, played slowly first. So the main riff, you're playing it, but you're playing it down low, so it's like this. Then you jump up to this D bar chord position, starting on the 5th string. Same as this one, but an octave up. Ew. So the riff goes like this. Sorry, one more time. So one more time. So with the effects, so I'm using a dotted 8th delay set at 90 beats per minute with short repeats, so a little bit longer. It's actually a multi-delay, but dotted 8th delay is what it's going for. And then a touch of reverb as well. And then I'm using my second stage gain overdrive to add a little more sustain and singing quality to the beginning. So here's with the metronome at 90 BPM. And this is the guitar 2 / rhythm part of the intro with effects. 1, 2, 3, 4. So rhythm guitar, both guitars can drop out in the very first verse, and it can be driven by acoustic, bass, synth, and vocals, obviously, and drums. Chorus number 1, same thing. I'm going to leave the option open here to do some kind of ambient swelling over the chords. So just, our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battle. So you have the option to kind of do some swells in there. And just add a bit of ambience, but still I'd keep it quiet and clean. So coming out of that chorus, we're right back into the intro. Now for this song, the only pedals I'm even changing are my overdrives. So I go from a cleaner overdrive to a dirtier overdrive, but my delay and everything I'm pretty much keeping on the whole time. So coming out of that chorus, the first chorus, that's quiet. Every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Every knee will bow before him. So that's how that you go back into that intro section, and then you get into verse 2. So the part that you're playing in verse 2 is kind of right there in with the lead guitar part. So this is the rhythm part for verse 2. It's a little deceptively tricky, but you're basically on a D here on the G string, which is the 7th fret. 2. So with the metronome, it goes like this. Basically the whole time. With the time bass effects, it kind of sounds a little better, but it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. other guitar, the lead guitar, is taking care of the... So you're just doing... Simple as can be. Now when you get into the second chorus, it's big and full. So the chords you're playing... Now here's the thing, if this doesn't work, you can always just play the chords, like power chords. Our God is the Lion of Judah, He's roaring with power. But a slight modification on that, which is what's done in the recording, would be this, without all the effects and fancy stuff. 1, 2, 3, chorus. The idea. What I'm doing there very quickly, so D power chord, chugging 16th notes, and then what is over the A to the B minor, you're just moving up to basically another D, but look up close, so D on the E string, those 3 notes, and you're muting the A string. And you're suspending that. So up to the A, just power chords or bar chords on the A string, G to A, then back. So with all the effects and a bit more drive, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles. Every knee will bow before Him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain. The sin of the world, His blood breaks the chains. Every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Every knee will bow before the Lion and... So we drop out there, it goes right from the chorus to the bridge, which drops right down to a 2 minor, so in this case an E minor. So every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Every knee will bow before to the E minor. And then you kind of drop out and everything will take it once through the progression. And then the lyrics come in. So both electric guitars are out for the first 2 runs of that chord progression with lyrics. The lead guitar comes in with a riff that kind of doubles the melody halfway through. And the rhythm guitar comes in with this little kind of trickly line that goes like this without effects. You can play it lower. Whatever you think sounds better in the moment. It'll sound better in context and with effects. And this is during the Who Can Stop the Lord Almighty? So you're doing or again lower. Just as that's all building, then again you kind of stop on the last, who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord? And then both guitars go back to the part of the intro lick, the so just for 2 bars of that little intro lick, then you're right back into the chorus big as per usual. And then when you finally finish that last chorus, every knee will bow before the lion and the lamb. Every knee will bow. Back to that intro lick. So in the end of the song, they kind of cut it abrupt, but just for the sake of what we're doing here at church, we'll probably kind of celebrate that ending on that D. So I hope that kind of clarifies that. Sorry for a few little cuts there.